So this is my visit of the 1st of August 2022, and I'm coming to Wisley to inspect the plants and perhaps do some work, but everything is in ship-shape condition, beautiful condition, nothing the problem with it whatsoever. All the pines are looking lovely, no signs of adelgid. This is Japanese hornbeam. This is maple, not a single burnt leaf. Top marks to them. Conker trees always get the blotching in August. Look at that ginkgo, that's perfect. This has been here for 25 years. We've never changed it. Stays out here 365 days a year in the cold and in temperatures of 40 degrees centigrade in the summer. Everything is pitch perfect. And look at this. This is a little moss, a minty moss. That lovely mint smell. And it's on a piece of fiberglass rock. I'll just take the trouble to walk right through the collection. That's a Chinese elm, and this is an Austrian black pine that I made years ago. About 1.1 meter tall. This is a larch that we created from field-grown material. That's about 1.4 meter tall. This is a trident that I imported a stump in 1993, but all the branches have been produced here. This is one of our field-grown maples made into bonsai. So this is a UK production made at Herons Bonsai. Root over rock, probably imported from Japan 1989, perhaps one of the first imports. This is one of the rough bark Chinese elms. Again, one of our early imports. Is so old that the bark has become hollow, completely natural, no carving, nothing. White beech group has become twice as high, but still looking nice nonetheless. Everything is looking lovely. Must give Wisley top marks for taking care of the plant so well. Not a single scorched leaf. I love this trident. And again, mind you, I have not repotted this for 10 years. Been unpotted maybe only once in 10 years. This is a Bovernensis, massive tree, over 1 meter tall. Look at the size of the needles, so small. So small, almost like a picea. Again, in perfect condition, no sign of adelgids or anything. So it goes on. This is my beech, looking perfect. Mulberry, everything looking good. This is the Wisley Rockery. Just show you some of these delicate plants. Look at that little picea. So tiny, it's no more than 6 inches tall. Alpines are a very fascinating subject. Although this is not bonsai, I'm sure people will appreciate it. And this is a very dwarf form of Hinoki cypress, leprechaun. And I'll just take you around and show you. There are some really, really interesting plants. So these rocks are meant to be like a miniature mountain. This is a picea little gem, very famous little picea, and the tree is no more than 8 inches high and the trunk is about ½ inch thick. I dare say this tree is over 40 years old. And then this plant, which is Globularia repens. Look at the beauty of that. It's like a miniature cotoneaster. The leaves are only like 2 millimeters wide. Look at it creeping down like a cascade tree. Look at the beauty of that plant. Creeping up the wall, tumbling down the wall. Some more beauties. This is oreganum, which we use as a herb. And this is a rather unusual plant. Look at the beautiful blooms. And the name of this is Uinetera fruticosa. And just behind here is our bonsai collection. Another tree-like plant, I believe that is the correct name, Daphne Jasmine. Flowers are like jasmine. Again, the leaves are no more than like 2 or 3 millimeter thick. That's the wall behind. And this is beautiful. I'm now going to walk into the Alpine House. This is how the stone sinks are used. Always beautiful. Nice. See what the heat has done. Damaged a lot of the foliage. So many varieties, huh? Oh gosh. The care and attention that goes into these plants is absolutely amazing. Just a little comment for my bonsai friends. You notice these pots are embedded in a bed of sharp sand, and this makes the watering easier, so they don't dry out so fast, and that's why they're in such good condition. So if alpine growers do this, I think our bonsai growers have something to learn from it as well. Now this, in case you are wondering what it is, it's just a wall made of tufa rock. See, it's a wall about 4.5 foot high and about 2 foot wide, cemented together, and all the saxifrage and all sorts of little plants are embedded in the rock. Makes a beautiful display. Beautiful display. And that's the Bovernensis pine that I helped to prune only about 6 weeks ago. You couldn't see the trunk before I started, but the beauty is in the trunk. So this is a Bovernensis. I think I did it in 1 hour, showing the staff what to do, but it needs a lot of work. If I had a couple of days, I could transform this tree even more. These are the informal beds near the greenhouse and the water. What a beautiful sight. As I was just saying, the English are very great landscape gardeners. So many rare plants. It always amazes me that there is so much knowledge as to what these different plants are, the genus. And it's nice that the knowledge is transmitted and kept alive. Can you imagine if there was no interest in plants and the varieties? The knowledge would be lost to the world. I notice there's a beautiful old oak there with a hollow trunk. This is a ginormous plant. It's about 10 foot across. It won't even fit into the screen. You must be wondering why I'm taking a picture of this beech tree, which is trimmed in a column. Considering that this greenhouse was opened only in 2007, 15 years ago, these beech trees are no more than 20 years old. So it could well be like 15 or 16 years old. And look at the nebari at the base. It's about 2 foot across, almost 3 foot across. Beautiful tree. If it was diggable, I would dig it up and make a big bonsai out of it. So it just shows how fast trees grow. So before I depart, I will show you the rockery again, and these are the conifers that I help prune. I teach the students here and the staff how to prune these trees, and I'm due to come here in 2 or 3 weeks time to prune some more of these conifers on the Wisley rock garden. So I hope you've enjoyed this visit, and I will put it on YouTube so that you can appreciate the beauty of this lovely garden at Wisley.